pay-per-view numbers. And exactly why the UFC needs to look at McGregor's career here in boxing more than they need to do in the cage. Nick Diaz versus Conor McGregor 3 is not generating half of the numbers that Mayweather-McGregor did. And I think if McGregor fights Malignaggi, I think it's going to be as successful as Nate Diaz.
There you go. I still think that this Canelo Triple G fight is getting fucking buried.
It is. It's
buried, bro.
We will see when the numbers come, Lee. Look at a lot of the Mexicans know about this fight. All right, that's not a secret. We're purchasing the fight on September 16th, and so that guarantees 1 million buys. It's about how many of the general public are actually going to tune into this one. And Lee, I'm telling you, I have seen interest in this fight. Gennady Golovkin is a very well-known star on HBO, and Saul Alvarez, because of the names I just named off, is a star in the sport overall. I don't think they're going to hurt on numbers, even though I agree with you, they are not going to come close to what Mayweather accomplished against McGregor. But the fight is doing fine. It's sold out. The buzz isn't the same. I mean, can anything match what they just went up against, though? Seriously. I mean, I don't think this was ever going to live up to what we just seen 2 weeks ago in Las Vegas. So they were kind of on a downhill climb right there, or uphill climb, uphill climb right there.
Irish Michael Conlan returns September 22nd, Tucson, Arizona. Again, Top Rank. Where will it be for all of you fans? Yeah, that's right. ESPN. They're going to get their first look at the white guy. That's what I like to call him. Top Rank's new white guy that they're building up slowly. Now, for those of you who don't know crap about Michael Conlan, Michael Conlan, that's a mouthful. You have to understand, Olympic medalist, European, world. He's won championships across. Yeah, he medaled, and then he flipped off the crowd when he got fucked out of the gold.
Okay, it was the gold match he got. All right.
That's when he flipped everybody. For those of you who don't know, he flipped off the referees in the middle of the ring and said, "I'm never fighting amateur again. Fuck him."
Yeah. And then he retweeted it on the year. When it went to its year, what is it, Lee? A year later, or whatever.
Good for him. Good for him.
He retweeted it to the boxing, the amateur boxing.
Amateur boxing in the Olympics is singularly the most corrupt.
Oh, they all are. I mean, shit, you can say that about all the sports in the Olympics. What is the word, Lee? Come on, help me out. The Olympic Games, dork.
Yeah, the Olympic sports. Yes, the Olympics. Yes. When's PBC's been predominantly quiet? What are they up to? I'm like trying to find out about what they got going on. And they got nothing going on.
No, they got a lot of guys that like to be Instagram models. Is it just me, or there are way too many fighters trying to become Instagram models now, Lee? Stop.
Well, if you're getting paid, all you got to do is just shoot video of you at the gym training.
Or just, it's like pictures of them.
I'm literally watching Guillermo Rigondeaux's, it's like a video of him working out, doing cardio, training to win.
Yeah, I feel sorry. They're making him go to 130, Lee. 130. I hope Rigondeaux comes in at 122 and just... It tries to beat him with skill, but to see that little frame move up to 130 that night, I don't think Rigondeaux is going to look like he looked in the past. Look a little pudgy that night, Lee. What is that? I think that's 2 divisions, right? They're making him move up 2 divisions to fight Lomachenko, who could have easily met him at 122, 126, make a fucking catch weight in between the two. Like, I don't know, do something. But to tell the dude 130, come on. They were scared.
It is what it is. They were
scared. They got forced into this one. Look, it's either he fights a small-ass Guillermo Rigondeaux at a division he has no business at, or you fight Orlando Salido that don't care about all your matrix bullshit, all your angles bullshit, and just comes and throws punches at your face all day. Which one would you want? I'll take the little guy. Hey, will he move up 2 divisions? Yeah, I'll take him. Fuck, get out of here. No, pound for pound. You're a fucking joke if you have that dude pound.
Can you believe we're only 2 weeks away? I'm looking at social media right now, and I have literally scrolled back till August 31st, so last week. They're
not doing a great job of selling it. Look it. Canelo's a little bit nerd.
By the way, what did you think of Oscar's bullshit throwback ad campaign?
I liked it, Lee. I liked it that it's a throwback fight. They're going to go to war.
No, they're not. Canelo's not.
He only has one style.
He's a bitch. Canelo's a bitch.
Let me tell you, if Canelo runs you guys, he's going to be out of there halfway into this fight because his stamina does not call for it. Huh? Ass? You see that, jackass?
So the next
big think about
PBC
it, though.
card.
If he comes out in round 1 and is just on his toes and going side to side and trying, what the hell? Do you know how fast he's going to gas out? This is a guy who stands still.
He's going to get knocked out. But I've already told you he's going to get knocked out.
He stands still and he loses his wind. What's going to happen when he's trying to move around the ring from this monster? He can't do that. He's going to set fire with fire. You got to, listen, you got to get in there. You mix it up. You get your points and you get out. You reset and you try to do it again. You keep Triple G off of his game plan. Triple G is really more of an aggressive fighter than he is a counter. Am I saying that he can't counter? No. But his style is to be aggressive. If Canelo wants to win, you must pump the jab. You got to keep the combos coming. And when you land 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 4, get the fuck out of Dodge and reset your game plan. If he can do this for 12 rounds, he cruises to a unanimous decision, Lee. But if he can't,
he's not.
But if he cannot keep,
he's going to get knocked out.
And in the past, when you look at his fights, the guy gasses out late. He did it when I talk about the Liam Smith fight. The Liam Smith fight, Lee, he is beating Liam Smith for like 8 or 9 rounds. And then guess what HBO starts saying late in the fight? Well, Liam Smith is really making a comeback here. In the Chavez Jr. fight, there are moments that Chavez Jr. had Canelo on the ropes and he's landing at will. In the Mayweather fight, in the Trout fight, in the Lara fight. Look at people in the Lara fight. Lara ran from his title. Don't ever forget that. And he pulled an Oscar Tito moment there. He ran from his title. He didn't get beat from it. He chose to box. That gave the judges the avenue to give Canelo rounds that he probably didn't deserve, and he won the fight. But Canelo got tired. He's always gotten tired. This is what's going to be the biggest thing going into this Triple G fight because Triple G has never shown us that. Now, with that being said, Lee, Triple G has shown vulnerability in his defense. He gets hit. He's been nicked up. And it's not just the last 2 fights, people. If you go back and watch Triple G's history, this guy gets hit in his face a lot too. When you come straight forward, there's really nothing else that can happen if someone's throwing punches. So Canelo has an avenue. This is going to be exciting. I expect the first 5 rounds to be close. Don't be surprised if it's 3-2, 4-1 Canelo. But then Triple G's motor doesn't stop running. Canelo's motor stops running, at least for 1 minute. I've told you this his whole career. Like I told you, Deontay's career, the fucking dude blinks way too much. Canelo's career, he's been a 2-minute fighter. When that kicks in, Triple G takes over. But there's an avenue. This fight is interesting. It's going to be a war. The styles say nothing else.
PBC did announce their next fight. It happened quietly during the week. Coming up at Brooklyn. Lara taking on
that's right. Triple header. You're right.
Charlo versus Lubin. Hurd versus Trout. The only fight that seems worthwhile is the Charlo versus Lubin fight.
Yes, sir.
Lara's fighting a nobody. You guys can all pump up Terrell Guasha all you want, and Jared Hurd versus Austin Trout. Okay.
Trout's been out
This whole fight card is about Jermell Charlo versus Erickson Lubin. I mean, that's
power punchers.
The best of the
power
fight card.
punchers right there in junior middleweight division. Both undefeated. You know, I wish the Charlo brothers would get a name fighter already, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Look at Lara and the Charlos have shared a fight card how many times, but yet have come to an agreement to meet each other. It's just really sad how that the PBC has held the junior middleweight division for so long with that bullshit story about we can't fight each other because we have the same trainer. If you really wanted to prove who's the best, someone's got to detach themselves from the team for one fight. From one fight. You could even take a trainer that you hella like in the gym, right? Doesn't Freddie allow his assistant trainers to be head trainers all the time? You could do that for one fight so you guys could prove who's number one in the junior middleweight division. But seriously, it's been, 5 years? How long has Lara been sitting number one because Canelo doesn't want to fight at 154. He's holding a 155 title. And Lara's number one and hasn't faced any of the other champs because they're all PBC. And supposedly they have the same, well, it's not supposedly, but they have the same trainer. So they don't want to fight. Bullshit. Lubin Charlo's a good fight. Lubin deserves his title shot. Once again, a fighter with really no experience. There's no one under Lubin's resume that you could say warrants him to be anything else but a prospect that deserves the shot. But if Charlo wipes him out, he did nothing but wipe out a prospect that deserved a shot. It's not like he wiped out Miguel Cotto and now Charlo deserves to go on pound for pound. That's better not happen after this fight. But these Charlo brothers, Lee, they've been undefeated and champs for a long time. When's PBC going to step them up?
Good point. Anything else?
And you like how I combine them all the time because I can't separate them. Jamal, that's her mama's fault, man. That's not my fault. I don't know why she did that to those two boys.
Just call it
the
Charlo
brothers. Yeah, fight someone.
No, just it's a Charlo.
Both of you guys did.
Same thing I do with the Durrells. It's a Durrell.
Vitaly, Vladimir, Juan, Rafael.
It's a Klitschko, but I've always said that the Klitschkos were all the same person.
Gabriel, Rafael. You see how their moms didn't fuck us, Lee. They didn't put us in that. Gave them names that we could separate them. Jermell and Jamal, come on, man.
It's the Ruellises who actually killed the fighter. I don't know which one. One of them did.
Jimmy Garcia, rest in peace.
I was there.
Yeah. Nah, that was sad. That was a sad one.
Is it?
Oh, will you stop?
It's boxing.
Will you stop? You see, it was sad when the moms told Gabriel, "Why did you need my son's title? You already had so many." That's messed up. Why do you want to say that?
That's fucked up.
Hey, his trainer tried telling him. Joe Guzin tried telling Ruelas. I believe he even says it during the fight. Do you want to fucking kill this guy? Get him out of here. He tells him that, bro. And then look at what happens.
Lastly, the turnout for Triple G Canelo live workout at the Staples Center. The guys got together. They drew about, I don't know, it looks like a good 5,000 people standing around in the fucking brutal ass hot heat on Monday out in front of Staples. They got a good turnout. People were into it.
Is this the Triple G Canelo
open workout?
Did you see the pool toys
on Monday?
Were the pool toys in effect on the Canelo side?
No, I didn't see any pool toys.
He's getting a lot of heat from that.
It was fucking hot. Let me tell you what it was. It was fucking
hot. You know those
was.
Pool noodles?
Yes, I know.
I guess Canelo's been using those a little bit too much.
He trains with the pool noodles. For those of you who don't get it,
the boxing world wants to know why, when you're facing a guy with 23 out of 24 knockouts in a row, you would go with pool toys.
Because he's going to beat him with his blistering speed.
Hey, I'm not saying he can't cut him up.
Dude,
man.
This fight is bullshit.
This
fight is bullshit.
It's not bullshit. It's one of the best.
It's over in 4 rounds.
No, it's not.
There's not going to be.
Canelo's got more than that.
I think Triple G wants to be the greatest of all time. This is going to be fast and it's going to be ugly.
Canelo's going to box his ass off for 5. You don't underestimate that kid's boxing skills for 5 rounds. Now, the last, 7? I don't know. But for the first 5, Lee, Canelo's there to win it. He's there to win it. We got to see if Triple G can get through it. I'm dead serious. Yes, Triple G, we know Triple G's power. We know his pressure. We know we're expecting him to stop Canelo. But what if Canelo's